I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. Under the sun, the bastard son will pop the clock to feed himself and family. By any means, your enemies.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Roku here with another video. As you guys can see, we have a way different background. I mean, everything is completely fucking different. And anyways, guys, we're gonna tell a story today. And also another thing too is that my mic stand is over here, but I lost a fucking screw. I lost the screw to my mic to screw it onto the fucking arm, dude. So that's cool, I guess. But without further ado, so on Black Friday, I ended up copping some Assassin's Creed Odyssey here for the Xbox One. I heard it's actually really good. And then I also got some Control Freaks for the PS4. Because I got some for Xbox One. I was like, I gotta get some for my PS4. But I'm glad to be making some videos, man. It's been a long time. It's been about 2 weeks since I made a video. Another thing too, guys, is that I got a Juul too. So Juul and Boulder. Don't vape, guys. It is bad for you and is highly addictive. Do not do it. All right, it's horrible for you. All right, just don't do it. I promise you'll get addicted. So yeah, guys, let's get into this fucking video, man. Oh my god, it's just disgusting to even think about. But without further ado, we're gonna get it right into it because you guys are probably like, what the fuck is this story, you know? So as you guys probably know, I'm a party animal. All right, I like to party. I absolutely love going to parties. I go to parties usually every weekend, like at least once a weekend. I usually only go to parties on weekends because, you know, weekday parties are kind of weird. I mean, I don't know anyone that even has weekday parties because it's a fucking party and we're in, you know, high school. But anyway, went to my friend. We're not gonna say his name because, you know, it was actually a really good party, but we're gonna call him, let's call him Ben, okay? So we ended up going to Ben's house, right? I ended up going there after work. It was, I think, 10 o'clock. Actually, let me get into the other part of the story. So this guy named Ben, right? He had a party well, the weekend prior to this story, alright? So it was called Project X, alright? And it was just, I don't know who named it. I don't really like the name because it's kind of cringy, but I'll tell you guys, the party was absolutely fucking insane, dude. There was a lot of older guys that showed up. Like, it was an open party, like open invite, so that means anyone that saw the message and where the address was, anyone that saw the message and saw, you know, where the house was, then you were invited. Like, anyone could go. And that's the scary thing, alright? I don't really like too big of parties because they get out of hand or they get busted, you know? So this party was absolutely crazy, man. I mean, it was off the wall. I mean, the girls, I mean, they were okay, alright? But usually they were all with boyfriends and shit, so, I mean, I didn't do anything. I had to stay sober anyway because I had to drive my fellas home. And, you know, you guys, you can't be doing that. You can't be driving the fellas home while you're intoxicated. That's just not a good, you're not a good friend if you do that, okay? So yeah, beside the point. So this guy had, you know, Ben had Project X, though I think it was a Saturday, you know, like a few days before this other party he had. And it was, like I said, absolutely insane. We were gonna leave this game because it was absolutely fucking cancer. And so me and the fellas decided we need to leave because started hearing people started bringing guns and people were just getting uncomfortable. So I was like, we gotta get out of here, you know. I don't want anyone getting shot by some drunk guy. I don't care if he's from the hood, from a suburb. I don't fucking care who you are. For my own safety and for the boys, they just wanted to get out of there because they were already fucked up anyway. So I was like, you know, we'll go home. I mean, we'll go back to my friend Zach's house. I can say your name. I don't know if you're watching this. I saw you watching my other video earlier on Snapchat. Zach, I fucking love you, bro. But anyway, so yeah, we all ended up going back to Zach's house. But yeah, so we all just went back to his house and chilled. But alright, fast forward a few days, he said he was gonna have another party because it ended up getting busted by the cops because it was just so loud, man. I mean, that many people, it was so loud, like the whole neighborhood could hear it. It was just really bad. Okay, he ended up having a party on November 20th, and then the other party prior to that was the 17th. So, anyways. So that's to give you, you know, a little time frame, I guess. It was the first day of Thanksgiving break. Like, we just got off school. Like I said, I had to go to work. So 10 o'clock is when it started, and that's when I got off work. And this was a really small party. Only, his friends, Ben's friends, could go over there. So I was like, we'll go over there. Me and the fellas went over there again, and they got absolutely plastered. But anyway, so I was, I'm not going to say what I was because I'm a family-friendly YouTuber. But let's just say I was not in my normal state of mind, okay? Didn't drive anywhere. We all could stay the night and everything. But there was this one chick. And I'm not going to name her by her real name because, she was in my school. And she's like a grade below me. But I'm not going to say who she is because that's just fucked up. We'll just call her Sarah. She was not even invited to Ben's house for the party. She was never invited. She just showed up on her own with her friend. And yeah, I was like, okay, I don't fuck with that because it was an invite-only party. So yeah, Sarah was already pretty wasted, as well as her friend. They both came, hammered off their fucking mind. And then they decided it'd be a good idea to drink even more, Like I said, they walked in stumbling, dude. Like, they were plastered. And then probably an hour and a half goes by. And then I hear a rumor going around in the, little party. Or a little hangout, I guess you could call it. It's not really a party, but it's not just like a few friends. There's probably like 12 people there. And I heard that Sarah wanted to give everyone a blowjob, okay? And I was not down with that because I was not attracted to her whatsoever. And I don't know, I just was not down for it. My friends were, the fellas were all down for it except for Zach. Zach blacked out and puked. I felt really fucking bad for him. But the man drank a lot. And that man's a fucking partier, man, let me tell you. I absolutely love that kid so much. The guy-to-girl ratio was really not good. It was pretty bad. Like, there was a lot more sausages than there were Arby's sandwiches, guys. Let me tell you. The ratio was pretty fucking bad. And they weren't girls that I was, attracted to. And I'm not a man whore like that anyway. I don't, like, just go to parties just to fuck with girls. I mean, yeah, I'll flirt with them and, do some shit. But I won't, like... Not when they're that drunk or high on anything either. That's just not who I am. So yeah, she started going to the bathroom, and she said, I need to go to the bathroom. Because she kept saying she had to pee really bad. So I was like, okay. She's drank a lot. You have to pee when you drink a lot, because it's your pancreas. So she went to the bathroom, right? And I thought everything was fine until, like, 10 minutes later, I didn't hear a single peep from the bathroom. Because it's like a hall bathroom, so you could, like, you can hear if anyone's in there or not. And it was just dead silence. So luckily the door was unlocked, and we got to go in, and she was just butt ass naked on the ground with pee everywhere. And this girl, I feel really bad just talking about it, but it's scarred in my fucking head because of how disgusting it is. She puked first, and then peed, and then in her pee was period blood. So I was like, Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's not okay. Like, that is really, really fucking gross. Alright, because when it comes to puke, dude, I'm a pussy. I can't do puke. So anyway, Sarah was just doing all this shit on the ground. I was like, oh my god, we gotta get her some help. So I yelled over for Ben. He comes running. He was actually really pissed off because, like I said, they came in plastered. And then she started drinking more, and I was like, that's whatever. And I don't think he liked these girls to begin with either. He just felt bad because they had nowhere else to go. They got dropped off at his house, so they couldn't just leave him outside, and it was really fucking cold. We were trying to get her to wake up. She wasn't waking up, so we just kind of left her. We didn't let her like hang down so she puked or she would like swallow it or anything so she could like choke and die. We made sure she was okay, and then we moved her around. We tried getting her up, right, and then she shits on the wall, man. This is not a fucking joke, guys. Like, this girl Sarah literally shit on the fucking wall, on the hall, like in the hallway on the wall, while we were trying to get her up and out at the house. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. That is, and she was still puking on the ground. Let me tell you guys, she was still puking. So the mixture of all those smells was almost unbearable for me, dude. Like, it was, oh my god, it was so putrid and just fucking gross, dude. Like, it was so nasty. And this is probably one of the nastiest experiences of my fucking life so far, like at a party anyway. And then this is when her friend that brought her, she started saying that Sarah wasn't even her friend and that she was not her friend. Like, she doesn't know why she was acting like that. I was like, what do you mean, dude? I was not sober. I'll just say that. Not gonna say what I did, but So yeah, I was like, dude, what do you mean? Like, you brought this girl here and you're not gonna say you're friends with her now because she did all this shit? And but no, she was just pretending to be a fake friend. So I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. And this girl, I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of anorexic people, but she's pretty fucking skinny. So I said, get out of the house, you fucking Skeletor, and get your drunk friend with you, and get the fuck out, you mongoloid. I know that sounds very mean, but I was just so fucking pissed. Because obviously I'm not going to hit a girl, so. But I mean, if I was a girl, I would have beaten her ass for saying that, and saying she wasn't her friend. It's just, you don't do that. That's not a real friend, you know? Like, if you go to a party with a friend, you expect them to be there for you, you know? Whenever, if things go south, you gotta have a friend to lean on, man. Like, that's fucked up. You can't do that. This kid, Michael, he's a little strange fella. I'm not gonna lie, he was a little weird. But anyway, he thought that, you know, the Skeletor, I'll call her that, he thought she was really hot, and I was like, I mean, not at all. Not attractive to the eyeball whatsoever. And this girl's liked me for a long time too, so that's even more gross to me. But so yeah, we all finally got me, Ben, and a few other, you know, the fellas, right? We all got Sarah into Michael's car so they could leave, and we got a puke bucket for her and everything. And I actually had puke on me. Luckily, it was just fucking puke. So they all got her into Michael's car, and they were just gonna drive her home. So then after they left, Sarah's mom came by and was like, you know, where's my daughter? And I don't know, she was worried about her. I guess you're supposed to maybe pick her up. And I was like, your daughter's, you know, really drunk, and you know, she's on her way home now. My friends are dropping her off. You know, I didn't say anything else. I just told her the exact truth, because if it was my mom, she would want to know the exact truth as well. She always tells me that. And same with any parent, you know, you want to know what your kid's doing and how they're, you know, what's going on. You don't want to lie to them. So they didn't even drop off Skeletor, first of all. They ended up just dropping off Sarah. And then when I come to find out they dropped her off in a fucking bush, I almost lost my shit, man. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because, guys, it was literally 20 degrees out there was ice on all car windows. There was ice on the grass. I mean, it was, you know, it was very cold outside, and she could have easily died from, you know, hypothermia. So I said, go get them, go get Sarah and take her the fuck home. That is not okay. And then Skeletor's excuse was because she didn't know where she lived, but she said she had her address. So I was like, okay, makes sense. I guess somehow, I don't know if they even went back outside, because after that I fell asleep. I was just super pissed off at everything. Sarah got home because she messaged me on Instagram the next morning and was like, you know, I made it home. I asked her that night, you know, if she made it home okay. But she made it home okay somehow. I don't know if they went back out and maybe dropped her off somewhere safe. I don't know. But they ended up picking her up, and, you know, her parents ended up finding her, I guess, or something happened. Like I said, I have no idea. But the only thing is, she made it home safe, so that's all that mattered to me. But it was really fucked up, man. Like, you don't do a friend like that. Even if you don't even know the person, you can't do that to someone, dude. That's almost that's immoral to do to another human being. Anyways, thank you all for coming out today and listening to this very fucking putrid, disgusting story. Anyways, guys, thank you all for coming out and listening to this story. If you guys want to see more stories from me, let me know down in the comment section, or let me know what your thoughts were on the story. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.